to your thoughts, then. You won't have them very much longer after all. Again, good day to you.
Is that it then? Game over? Nothing's happening. So, now what? Do something interesting.
Lull, I'm here to save you.
Levados? Excellent! Get me out of here.
Oh, can't do that. Can't do that. You have a job to do. Must find what the Justicar is doing. Knows too much. Never trust a former Psijic after all. Also, this is but a one-way portal. Can't pull you through, only send things out.
Then hand me a weapon and some rubs.
Why? So you can fight the jail bars? No, no. Carefully, delicately. It's how we do. How we all do. Much the Justicar has done to this place. Lots of little tears in space-time. The wheels of Lull poke out here quite a bit. No, you must learn to see as I see. And can't do that without the good old visor, can you? Here, take it now. Find the whispers in the world mechanism. You'll find that activating them has effects beyond that of normality. But still, you need to find the Justicar's plans. Pick his brain like he picks the ones on his guards.
I'd rather not.
Speaking of which, I'd avoid them if I were you. Not one for dying they are. Nasty, brainless things.
That's exactly what I mean.
Oh, and if you want your things that he took, head to the front of the home. A closet holds a chest. Should be easy to spot. It always is, isn't it? Toodles.
Funnily enough, I saw that chest earlier. Thanks for the help, although you've gone now. Well, yeah, only quest items still in my inventory. Oh, door disappeared. Convenient. I suppose I should probably keep my voice down. Don't want to alert the guards. Through here then? Just keep moving slowly. Once the guard's out the way. Yeah. Okay, through here. Apparently they can hear that. This is rather disorienting. Okay, actually, yeah, across. Hopefully no one heard that. He didn't just see me.
Muscle, hold this file.
What did that do? Seriously, what did that just do? That wasn't there before, was it? Restoration on Whitehorn Pass seems to have proven irrelevant. The work crews the embassy sent up muttered things about weather preservation, but I knew the true reason behind its stellar condition. The workmen are unneeded. Still, I can always use some fresh manpower. I find it laughable with the pass already under my control. I feel like the stereotypical mad wizard in his high-reaching tower. Perhaps I am mad. My former colleagues on Arteum certainly thought as much, but the Thalmor have been much more accommodating. Still, the Sigicor has served its purpose, and I believe that by the time they know Sotha Sil's notes are missing from their secure archives, it will be too late. Still, one must lament the old Mary Dominion for its short-sightedness when it comes to the wheels of Lull and its extensions. Perhaps they lack my oversight. Oh, indeed, mortality's mechanisms are things that must be done away with, but they just seem unable to stop and appreciate Magnus's and Set's genius. Damnable distractions. It seems that Ellenwan and her party have decided altogether to destroy the throat of the world, without so much as a pause or look at it. Distractions can stall her for certain. She's far too empty-headed to resist a few parties and the chance to flaunt her elven superiority. Pah! It will give me time, though. I must begin preparations to reach the throat of the world and take from its stone. I need not let the structure survive, of course. It will be easy enough to simply destroy the mechanism once I have completed my study and collection of what I need. Then I may seal it back up, and no one will have noticed. It is certainly foolproof, but still I must prepare for possible consequences. And there's the key. Back the same way? Apparently so. Just keep moving. Okay, slowly. Okay, good. I'm not entirely sure where I am. Kind of lost. Through here, maybe? Well, there's no guards there, so it's as good a way as any. After several failed attempts, I realized I was going the wrong way. So, back this way. And they heard that. But they'll all run over there now. Hide. He didn't see me. I don't think he saw me. Well, he's just standing there, so he probably didn't see me. Is he curious? No. This must be the chest with my stuff in it. Well, time to get dressed again. Time to get... where is it? The glass mace. Get the glass base back on the hotkeys. use the Atronach as a distraction and run for it. Because there's way too many of them. But you won't see this coming. Okay, safely back in Lull.
Busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
You're right, the Thalmo are up to something. Read this.
Well, this is interesting.
You don't seem too concerned.
I'm merely thinking, outsider. A lot of things are starting to make sense. This Justicar has probably been poking at all the little threads around Skyrim, trying to find his way below the mountain. That explains the fluctuations. He also has the writings of Sotha Sil.
What exactly is the stone?
I'll assume you are aware of what a tower is, and keep things brief. Each tower has a stone, an anchor that keeps it working. This stone is usually a smaller object. If it is destroyed, the tower ceases to operate.
And that's bad.
Extremely. With each tower that goes down, Nirn becomes more and more unstable. Reality and the laws of nature begin to unravel. Snowthroat is one of the last remaining towers, you realize.
Stop interrupting yourself. So it's the end of the world as we know it. Or could mean that.
At the very least. As cliché as it sounds, we'll have to stop him.
I did sort of get captured by
That's
him.
what I was afraid of. He'll be paranoid now. And without the element of surprise, there's no chance of us taking him down. We have barely any men to spare as it is, and we're all craftsmen at any rate. Without guile, we've no hope against the regiment of mutant Thalmor.
Unless, of course, we ambush them.
Yes, unless we can ambush them. And I think I know just the place to do it. Okay, I have a plan. Get your bearings, then meet me outside. I think an announcement is in order.
Sure. I'll just have a quick look around, because I never really properly looked around this place. Some strange gems? No idea what those are. Lillian Schema? Musings on power? How to moon? What? Lillian scrolls? I have no idea why I'm picking all these up. But why not? Because they have weight and no value. Fair point. Oh, what was that? Forest address something or other. Matrix. I wonder what that's for. That looks like I might be able to get it working again. I'll need 3 gold ingots, 5 dwarven cogs, and something else.
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
I thought you were
Alright,
giving
you,
a
listen up.
speech.
You all know why you're here. Maybe some of us said the wrong thing, or did the wrong thing, or were just too mad even for a fabricant. But as broken, homicidal, and mad as we are still chronographers, sons of Sate, timekeepers, memo nurses. And we do our job. Now is the time to prove that. A Thalmor agent, a mystic who stole the knowledge of our god, has learned of that which we keep hidden, the Stone of Snowthroat. He will reach it, and he will use it, and he will destroy it. He insults us. He thinks that no one will get in his way. But I tell you, he's wrong. When he steps into that cave at the bottom of the mountain, he'll find a crew of angry fabricants waiting. My fellows, we are going to drill to Snowthroat's underworld.
If you're going to say so.
Shut up.
Stone.
Back, are we?
Vadas.
You've got to protect the things you care about, Dovahkiin.
What's the platform over there?
Was the trolley station. Went places. Don't really know where, never used it, but broken now. Might not be, if you get the hint.
Fred not. What do you actually do here?
Know your equipment, I do. Need help? I can tell you what it does. Yes, I can.
Why did you bring me here?
You have a purpose, a point. Bad things are afoot, Dovahkiin. You have to fix them.
Guess that makes sense. Dare I ask you about your life?
Normal life, normal me, but broken now. Numenar's assistant all smashed up in his mind.
Wait, Numenar drove you mad?
Oh, not on purpose. Don't blame him. It's the way of the fabricant. We gladly experiment on each other and ourselves. Casualties are inevitable.
Okay. Anyway, did Numenar have something to say?
And that's where you come in.
Where? Through the door? You don't. I mean, we actually have
We
access to
monitor
this.
and guard it, but no, we are not able to reach it. To do so, we must build a borer, a drill, and carve our way through rock and gear to the underbelly of the throat of the world. There, we'll set a trap for Archeron, and when he comes through, he'll be chronobait.
So why do you need me?
It is not enough that we build a drill. The rock above us, as well as the wheels of Lull, cannot be mined through with conventional tools. It is far too strong for anything found on the surface, or even beneath it, to break through.
You must have made the lift.
Except for one material. It is the blood of Stendar, known by some as its common name, titanium. There is very little of it that exists anywhere, except I know a secret. In the days when the Clockwork City is still functioning, there were many foundries established within it, endlessly working to create. One of these foundries was assigned the task of cutting and shaping metal.
And whatever cut the metal had titanium?
Precisely. There is a drilling machine in a place called the Boiling Foundry, and it is fitted with a small but powerful titanium drill bit. I need you to go there and retrieve it for me.
Why not go yourself?
I have a much more important task, Outsider. I must contact the leader of our order, the Eternity, and requisition both guards and equipment. And at any rate, do I even look like I'm the least bit combat ready?
Honestly, I have
There
no
are
idea.
security systems and machines all throughout the Foundry, and while I might not last, you certainly would.
I'll go to the upgate then.
No. The upgate only goes, as the name suggests, up. The Boiling Foundry is much further down, in the dark places of Sothasil below us. You can't reach it via the upgate. However, Lowmore used to have an elevator station to and from the Foundry. It was
Used to?
removed long ago, but the current station once led to it. Perhaps, if you are clever, you might find a way in, maybe see what others can't.
Okay. I'll have a look around, see what I can find.
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
Really? So... over here maybe? Yes. If I can find the, that. And through we go. Mining Foundry. Okay, it's hot down here. When in doubt, push a lever, right? Water tank. And this is getting weird. I have a key. So it's for the haptic station. Well, let's go back to the entrance. See if we can get anywhere else. Oh wait, did I see a lever back there? Yes, I did. What does that do? Raises the other ones, okay. Can I get through here? No, key doesn't fit. What about here? There we go. Haptic station. Ooh, what's that thing? Well, there's another lever. Okay, it's attacking. It has a key. It says transfer on it. So, presume that opens the other gate? Yes, it does. Transfer. Okay. This could get interesting. Lots of polished metal. A lot like the old Dreamer cities, but more so. I've been to a few Dreamer cities actually. Elftand, Mazulft, Nachardak. Any others? Well, Blackreach. I did make a brief stop, I think, at Grenzel. I've been to Macarth, but I've not been to the old ruins. That doesn't go anywhere. Back to the Foundry. But this is on a completely different scale. And, well, very different style. Well, of course, still having similarities. Oh, that could have gone badly. It's very inconvenient, these pistons being here. It's almost as if they were deliberate designed to knock you off. Wait, where does that go? And was that a bad idea? Fire column. wonder why it's called... That's why it's called the fire column. Generator room? Heating room? Hall of Anor again. Let's try the generator room. Okay. These guys aren't that tough. I wonder what that's for. Nothing of use here. Not yet, anyway. So what's in the heating room? And what the odds of it being hot in there? Very hot. Inra Nox key. Olivana. Oh look, more pistons. Just waiting to push me off. Down to the Hall of Anor. Still. Oh, is this the room I was in before? So this would be the Foundry? Yes. So, do I go all the way across this time? This may take a while. Particularly if I have to stop the each and every single one. Oh wait, no, I got past that one. And that one. And that one. Hall of Nox. Okay. Is that because it knocks you off? Well, nearly did. I see that. What did that do? Opened the hole there. What does that lever do there? Nothing obvious. Where am I? Oh, okay, back here. Pump control. Interesting. What the? One. Seriously? Two. Three. Four. Rod of Ohm. So I'm assuming I shoot that thing with the rod. Apparently so. So where does this lead? Back to the Foundry. A part I recognize or not? Not. Are we across yet? Nearly. Okay. Come on. Can't get up. There we go. Boilery. This looks hot. Foundry, and it's locked. Try the other way then. Also the Foundry, but this one's open. Now what? Oh, drop down there? Okay, so we're back down here again. Now we have this thing. I think if I go back down to the left again, I should be able to activate something there. I can't think of anywhere else that would be useful. Or anywhere there's anything I haven't done. So back around we go. Fire column, and the thingy was in one on the right, wasn't it? Generator room. Yeah, that thing. What was that? Oh, Giddy Spencer. Men Forge key. So I assume I have to get all the way back to that other locked door. All of Vanor. Just rushing across here now. Definitely getting used to this. Back to the Foundry. And all the way across here again. Sorry, the steam is making me choke. Here we go. Back into the Hall of Nox. Pump control. This is quite, relaxing in an odd sort of way. Just going around the same variety of gears. Oop, that was close. I think the steam's giving me hallucinations. That was close. Slow down. Bit more cautious. There we go. And this jump I had bother with last time. There we go. Boilery. So, can I go in here now? Yes! And more of the same, but slightly different. Like I said, this is surprisingly relaxing in a odd sort of way. Security station. Okay, lots of fire columns. Main forge. I think I'm hallucinating again. But that looks like a big metal dragon, which is completely invulnerable. I assume I have to use the Rod of Ohm to hit the thingies. What were they called? Ohmic sticks or something? I can't remember. Ohmic switch, was that it? Still nothing. Oh wait. There we go. I'm doing damage. Not for very long. So, hit the switch when it's over the big grate thing. And that makes it vulnerable. Oh, come on then. Come over here. Too far away. Should have waited for it to get a bit closer. Oh well. Keep going round. Shall we try this one again? Okay, doing some damage. Very slowly. Actually, you know what? I should use a more powerful spell. Thunderbolt. I normally use Lightning Bolt because it does more damage per the amount of magic used. But in this case, I need to do damage quickly. So Thunderbolt. That's more like it. And we're out of time. And almost out of magic. Come on, get over here. Bye. So is this the titanium drill bit? I assume so. Get lightning bolt back on the hotkey, and back to Lull more. I've got a message. If I can find it. To the Dragonborn, from the pearlescent helmsman, His Grace the Eternity, Archcanon of the Chronographer's Fleet, Firstborn of the Transix. Let's get there to the way, Dragonborn. I know precisely who you are, and you probably have an idea of who I am. I come to you requesting you additional assistance in a task relevant to your goal, and of the utmost importance. As you know, your team is currently tasked with stopping a crazed mystic named Archeron. What you might not know is that Archeron supports his experiments via a material called Mimedermis, liquidized bits of the wheels of Lull that he extracts in a large operation beneath his fortress. It is the wishes of both me and the Council of Ears that you be the one to shut down Archeron's mines, as you have the most experience dealing with him. For this task, we give you permission to loot absolutely everything within his mines with no fees levied by the Council. Your instructions are as follows. Use the enclosed teleportation bolt to move to Archeron's mines, upon which you will infiltrate the area and perform 2 tasks. Destroy the boiler, which Archeron uses to save fuel mechanisms that help extract Mimedermis. Drain the reservoir. This is an artificial storeroom where Archeron keeps the majority of his Mimedermis. When all this is finished, you may return to the Lull via the same teleport bolt you were given. We will take care of the rest, and by that I mean we'll blow the place to smithereens. Eternally yours, the Eternity.
We're just here to defend the place.
Hey,
I've retrieved the drill bit.
Part of me wonders how you even understood what you were looking for, considering I never described it in the first place. But as I've said, no point in wondering such things when we've got what we need.
So you'll be able to start mining?
The work teams from the Void Yards have arrived after quite a bit of deliberating, but I still need time to prepare. When we finish drilling to the stone, which may take a while, then I shall contact you again. In the meantime, feel free to relax and do whatever it is outsiders do.
Okay, I think I'll have a look around Lull more then.
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
So, what's around here?
Let's not make this official outsider. Move along.
Make it quick.
Smithery.
Hello, you are the outsider, yes? Right? Let me introduce.
Are you alright?
Sorry, it's a condition. I have a bit of a... Condition? Condition? Oh, you will pay for this later, Smith. I'll see to it.
Oh, you have another personality in your head?
I am no person mortal. I am the runner of Foundries, the shaper of steel. I am the stoker. And I am confined to the mind of an overly ambitious blacksmith.
So you can forge weapons for me?
I can, outsider. I've got a few things drafted up right now, and I'm sure, as time goes on, I can think of some additional designs. If you check back every so often, I might be able to introduce you to some new equipment. Half right as usual. If I make you new things, I will require very specific materials from you, which I provide to you in a list. Avari, provide him with the list. Right, here's the weapons I can make you, and the materials I'll need for them.
So why do you have another personality in your mind?
Well, I was always a good smith. He was a terrible smith. But I want to be something more. Overly ambitious moron. I came across the stoker while serving with the chronographers, and we made a deal so that I might learn the secrets of clockwork smithing. The fool forced me into his mind, and when the rest of them found out, they sent him down here.
What is that thing the guards are wearing?
The protective pack. It's standard issue for most deep-down soldiers. One of my finer works, if I do say so. If you want it, I could make you one, if you have the materials on this list.
What do you have for sale?
Looking to protect your damage, or deal yourself?
Huh? Clockwork drill, clockwork mace, standard harquebus, clockwork sword, clockwork shots. Not as good as my dwarven bolts there. The security pack will be able to save you from certain deaths, such as falling into a pit of boiling water or something similar. To make it, I'll need 8 Centurion dynamo cores, 2 gold bars, 1 dreamer cog, 1 dreamer gear. Okay. Equipment crafting list. I can forge you a lot of clockwork weapons, but I'll need to bring with the materials. Clockwork mace, clockwork drill, clockwork sword, 10 clockwork shots. Okay. Well, I suppose I have to do that mission for eternity. But first...
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
What's wrong with Avari?
Broken, like the rest of them. Good smith, though. He'd be able to explain his condition better than I can.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I'd better get on with that mission for eternity.
We're watching you.
Okay. Underground ice caves. I'll be stealthy for miners. You know how the last lot of miners turned out. Okay, they were fairly easy to beat, but that might not be true of live ones. Particularly if they've been lobotomized. Okay. There's a tight gap. Come on, I can fit through here. There we go. It's quite dark down here. And yeah, there's no one else around. Step 1, shut off the reservoir. What was that step 2? Whatever. Just refresh my muffle. Wait. Where did everybody go? I swear there were miners about. And this is a really hard step to climb up. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Still no one? Whoa. Okay. Boiler retronarch. Not taking any damage, unless I'm just missing. Let's try something different. How about Wall of Storms? Well, that's working. Surprisingly well. I think we're done here. So now what? Presume the Eternity will blow that place to smithereens, as they said in the letter. But what do I do now?
I'm busy, but that doesn't mean much to you, does it?
Apparently not. guess I'll just head back to the surface and carry on and see if I can find more about the powers of the elements. It's a book Pharrell or the College of Wendell gave me. I'm trying to learn about trying to master destruction. Mining tunnel? So what's down here? Well, presumably a drill. And some guards to protect the drill?
Let's not make this official, outsider. Move along.
Okay. There's a weird anti-gravity pocket just by your fence, but anyway. So yes, as I was saying, I will go back to the surface, to Skyrim, see if I can find out some more about destruction. I think my next destination will be North Skybound Watch. But yeah, and I guess I should just wait until they contact me saying the drill's got somewhere.